People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall and our entertainment and news. Now the first thing that is popping in the news, it is called You're Never Too Beautiful, You're Never Too SEXY to be taken out in Jamaica. You're never too old, you're never too young. Any and everybody is an equal opportunity target. You don't have to do anything. However, if you violate certain people in a certain area, you can rest assured that you are going to lose your life. Now people, I am speaking about an item just in that is said to have taken place in a place called REDPOND that is in Spanish Town. Based on information, this girl that you see on your screen, she just lost her life. Based on information, some people roll into some sort of bar establishment that she works at, ordered a drink while she was making the drink, then basically con her up and take with themselves. Now people, I am going to show you a couple of pictures that are okay for YouTube. However, there's also a video. In this video, she was laying on the ground. Close beside her was some sort of Louis Vuitton purse, and people, that is going to have some sort of significance further on in the news. She also had a little poodle, some little Shih Tzu dog, them call them, like how the Kardashian flex. Now people, like me say, this girl is from Johns Road, Spanish Town. However, she is living the life of a rock star. However, she is working in a bar. Now people, like me say, you could live in the garrison, have your bar and make money as much as anybody that lives uptown. It is all about your ambition. If you live or grow up in a certain place, then you feel like you're not supposed to leave. Personally, I don't endorse that philosophy. However, to each his own. Now people, like me say, every picture that I see her in, she has some sort of designer bag, and nothing is wrong with that. If you can afford it, it is not flossing. However, she works at a bar. Now people, this is how the garrison works. The top man of the garrison, Spanish Town, being one of those garrison, whenever them hear word gets around that, listen, one sexy, especially browning. People, let's not get it twisted, let's not get it misconstrued. Jamaican man buy pums on a regular basis. Jamaican men are the biggest bops, especially the scammer, especially the don, especially anybody that is involved in any sort of illegal activity. They want only the best of the best. And of course, these brown girls, them want only the best of the best too. So therefore, she gives him some of that, some sort of loving, some sort of pumps. He gives her some sort of financial assistance. However, people, there are stipulations with certain things. Meaning that if you violate the man, you might end up losing your life. Now, people, I am just speaking in general. However, people, there's a next thing that is called bad mind. And bad mind is the worstest disease in Jamaica. So therefore, this girl could have not done anything wrong, could have been living a life of a nun, everything legal, everything righteous. However, because people say she beautiful, she brown, natural browning, I think, cannot validate or verify. And them say people are sprint towards her. Some other girl in the era that is not so beautiful, not so sexy, might have a little thing and might get in her feelings and send one of her little bad mind family. Now people, like me say, there could also be a case in which some sort of kick off, some sort of argument ensued, and this person basically send back our people and take out this lady. People, me no know, like me say, this is preliminary. However, people, any one of those cards can play, and we say anybody can DEAD in a Jamaica, point blank and period. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is a story about a youth, aspiring artist, up and coming artist. His name is Kapella-MVRDER3D. Now people, this youth, he is said to be a part of the Bad Breed Gang operates from out of Montego Bay. Based on the information, it is said that there was a little contention, a little riff, as it pertains to Bad Breed and also G-City 6. However, based on information that I got, it was literally squash. Now people, not squash was the suspect, but just as say, them basically calm down the war, so therefore don't get it confused. Now people, based on information, word on the street, this is exactly what transpired. Kapella-Dan and some other people were playing Lodi. And it is said that a group of men rolled up. And next man kind of look like Kapella-Dan. Him have the dreads, him have the braids, whatever. So it seems as if when the hitman them come, they did not realize who they were going for. So it is said that them blaze up. The first man will look like Rasta, will look like dread. And then it seems as if Kapella-Dan knew something was in the air. He could feel something was about to go down. So he decided that he was going to run. However, people, it seems as if he was not fast enough for the assailants, and even worse, he was not fast enough for the Khan. So therefore, he got hit up a couple of times. Based on the picture that I have, and people, you understand that this is YouTube, so therefore, I cannot just put up anything that I so choose for your entertainment purposes. However, I will put this picture in my WhatsApp group. You can WhatsApp me 1-876-894-2711. Request the picture of Kapella-Dan. You want to join the group. Give your name. Send a text message. Do not call me, and even worse, do not video call me. I don't want to see no man face, and I don't want no man see my face. So therefore, do the right thing and make it easier for yourself. Just be patient. So people like me say, them blaze up the first Rasta man, and then Kapella-Dan seems as if he knew that his name, he was targeted, was marked for DEAT8. So him try to run. However, people, he did not get too far. And people, like I said in the picture, it shows him laying face down. It shows that there were two marks with red. And people, this is not Kool-Aid. You do the maths, you know exactly what I am speaking about. Don't know if it is entrance wound or exit wound. Looks like some sort of entrance wound from the back. And then he was laying over a rock. He was face down, his hand over his head. And then all sorts of red around out of his head. So people, you know the trend in Jamaica that whenever them come for you, more than likely, they are trying to take away all your memory, all your crown, everything that you have in your head. You know exactly what I am speaking about. Do the maths. Now people, like I said, I have spoken on several occasions that listen. Gone are the days when you can hang out on the block and play Lodi, play domino, play whatever. There is no more playing, like the song say. Pastor try, ain't no more playing GA. In this game, the thing turns serious. And people, like I said, it seems as if whenever you and anybody have any sorts of war, be it Bad Breed versus G6, the 6 them, even though it was calmed down or there was some sort of truce, it was not really squash. So therefore, anything can flare up. It is like a volcano. So therefore, if the people start getting at them feelings, if some sort of word a go around says something go down and this people or that person have something to do with it, people don't want to hear why, them just want to hear when and how they are ready to kick off, because that is how they pray in the garrison. You try to get rid of the enemy at all costs, even when the enemy becomes your friend. But the truth and the fact is that a friend can always become your enemy. However, an enemy is never your friend. Remember that. hustling, streeting for dummy 101 once again. Now people, like me say, this youth, I am actually familiar with his songs. Him never boss. However, he has just as much talent or even more talent than most of the artists that are out there. He just did not get that big break. Him time just never come. However, it seems as if him time come before it could manifest, before it could actually bust. So people, I say this to say that be very careful about the energy that you put out there. Because the energy that you put out there, it can always come back and haunt you. The good that you do lives with you. The bad that you do, it haunts you. So people, is that the case in this case? People, like me say, them on the 6, them on G-City are problem. However, as far as everybody knows, it is calm down. There is no sorts of grief. There is no sorts of war. So people, I don't know what is the motive. I don't know if this is some other war on people. You know how the thing go. People realize that people out there, them have a name, them have a reputation, and then the other people with no sorts of name, no sorts of reputation, they want their stripe, and whatever way they can get this stripe, if it is to take off somebody's stripe, take off somebody's head, they will do just about anything for the highlight. Because people like me say, them stupid, and they will do just about anything. So people, at the end of the day, here's our next youth from the garrison with talent. However, he was dibbling and dabbling in the badness. So therefore, he did not get the break in the music business as yet. Well, it's not going to happen again because too late is the call. However, his number was called in the badness. His number was called for whatever reason, be it justified or not justified. And people, yet again, a next young youth lose his life. Point blank and period.